So much for joining me for the love of reading and books. This presentation is about fostering a love of independent reading through student choice and really giving students the autonomy to choose what they want to read. The presentation deck is full of activities that you can use to keep students accountable as they're reading their books of choice. And I'm hoping that this presentation has a lot of resources that you can pull and use right away as you start to implement these types of book clubs in your classroom. My name is Hue-An. I am a professor in the Cal State Fullerton Master's in Education Technology program. I'm also a teacher on special assignment for the Garden Grove Unified School District. And I come from speaking with expertise in integrating these types of technology in the classroom for students. And we really think about the profile of engaged reader. This is what we want our students to be, right? We want our students to enjoy choosing their own books and wanting to read for pleasure. In the end, when we offer that, we are giving our students the ability to read for pleasure and love reading. So in book clubs like this, every student has a different book. If you're going through the cycle, you'll have a few activities that you do at the beginning of the book, and then some activities that you do in the middle as they're reading the book, and then some activities that you do at the end after they finish reading their books. But after all students get their own books and they get together and they do some of these activities to hold themselves accountable to the reading that they're supposed to be doing. So when looking at implementation, when I used book clubs, I always did 4-week cycles. I was an upper elementary teacher, so your students may be younger, which may need shorter cycles. Older students can do longer cycles. But the first week we would focus on beginning of the book activities. And then the second week and third week we would focus on middle of the book activities. And then the last week we would have them finish their books, and then they would do end of the book activities. And these activities, they would meet once, maybe twice a week with their book club partners, and they'd work on those activities and then share what they create with their book club partners. And it would be a great way for you to hold them accountable as they're presenting. The following activities really outline what book clubs look like. I don't have time to go through all of them, but if the slide deck is linked there, and we have all of the resources here for activities that are tech reliant, as well as tech optional, as well as tech free. So lots and lots of activities here, as well as some digital citizenship activities that you can use with your classroom. And then in the slide deck, the most important slide is this slide on the resources. If you click on each of the circles here, you'll find a link to the resources for book club activities, a full book of sample prompts and samples for you to use with your student, a planner that you can use to help organize the activities that you give out, and then a possible sample choice board that shows you their different choices as they're going through the beginning of the book activity, or middle activity, or end activity. If you have any questions, please let me know. My email is connected here. I'm always on Twitter, and you can reach me at Ann_Wren. Have a good one.